Well, hello everyone. This is just a quick unboxing video of this new Ryobi 14-inch chainsaw. It's about one of the cheapest chainsaws you can pick up, and still a good chainsaw. I actually have a couple of these at the land. I just don't have one here at the house with me, and I need to do some trimming. So I was like, hey, $100, why not just go get another one? So I think it's $119 right now to be specific, but again, it's about one of the cheapest chainsaws you can get. That's gas powered. Anyway, so this one is the model, let's see, RY3714 VNM, I guess, whatever they want to call it, but I just consider them 3714s. It's basically the same chainsaw I have the land. And let's see what's in here. They usually come with everything you need to get going other than gas and bar oil. So if you just take out the extra garbage, there is your 2-stroke oil and your tool and your manual. And here is the chainsaw. And it's got this, they don't come with a case, the cheaper ones, they just come with the little end to cover the blade. I think the 16-inch one, which is $20 more, I think it comes with a case. So if you want a little bit bigger blade, I mostly have a bunch of 14-inch blades, so that's why I stick with this one. But let me go ahead and take it out and we can look at it. All right, there it is. Like I said, it's the RY3714, 3714. It's a slightly different design than the one I have, or the multiple I have. Actually, I think I have 2 of them. They make it a little easier to get the top off to get to the air filter. It's a little bit better filter even. I don't know about better. It's a little different design. Let's just put it that way. I'm assuming they improved it. And then there's the carburetor and everything. So, still basically the same chainsaw it's been all these years. I think the ones I have are like 2017, 2016, something like that, but they're still running fine. I have one of them that's busted because I actually broke the handle, but other than that, they've been great chainsaws. So, but that's what it comes with. A couple tips: when you get this chainsaw and you put the oil in, which goes in here, and when you put the gas in, which goes here, of course you've mixed your gas with the 2-stroke oil, you got everything ready to go, you've read your manual, everything's good, and you start trying to crank this thing and you give it some gas and it dies, or it feels like it's locking up, just make sure you have the brake released. To release it, you have to pull this back like this, which then pushes this red button in. So now it's released, and if you want to put it back, you have to push it forward and see how it pops back up. So to release the brake, again, you have to pull it forward, and on some models of this it's harder than others. Like my other ones, you actually have to tug that pretty hard, but this one, they seem like they made it a little bit easier. But if you're wondering why the chain's not moving, that's it. That's the brake, and that's there for a very good reason. But anyways, not much to it. You can take off this cover. This cover mainly holds on. It's got a little indentation there. It holds on because of the tip. But it comes with a blade already on, nice and sharp. Comes with a little safety tip on it, and pretty much everything else you need. Like I said, it's for 120 bucks. It's a lot of chainsaw for 120 bucks. So if you take care of them and you clean them up, man, they last you. I mean, like I said, mine are, this is mostly pasture area here in Central Texas. Not too many trees to cut, but cedars and things like that. And I've, give them a decent little workout, and they've been great. I haven't, like I said, other than me breaking them, I haven't had any problem with these chainsaws. So I definitely recommend them. And honestly, they're cheap. So, something really breaks, you're only losing 100 bucks or so. So it's not that big a deal. And sometimes you find people putting these on Craigslist for like 50 bucks, 30 bucks. They don't know how to get them cranked again because the carb's not clean, or the carb's gunked up or something. So they just get rid of them. So sometimes you can pick them up real cheap. All right, so there are a couple notes that I want to make on this one. So I'm sure you read the manual. Everybody reads the manual, right? I'm sure you read the manual. So anyways, this is where your gas goes, and you can keep the tool nearby if you ever squeeze this on too tight, and you can use the tool. That's why they have the little slot there. You can spin it. and your chain oil, your bar oil goes here. They should, you know, run out about the same time, but always keep an eye. You don't want your bar oil to run out or you'll start burning up chains in your bar. Now, with that said, some people may want to use like used motor oil. I've heard people using vegetable oil, you know, and I've heard, you know, all these different things, and you do what you want, right? I'm not stopping you from doing whatever. You know, used motor oil is toxic, but the point here is you don't want to be putting dirty oil inside of your oiler, your chain oiler. There's an automatic little pump that pumps the oil out of here and actually pumps it into the bar on your chain, which keeps your chain, you know, lubed. So if you're putting dirty oil in here, even if you've strained the oil, if you're putting dirty oil in here, you got to understand that that's also going to dirty up your pump for your oiler. So keep those things in mind when you want to do those little hacks or tricks or whatever people say. And that, like I said, I'm not against it, for it, whatever. I'm just letting you know that, you know, it can cause issues. So if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. But just make sure you're putting clean enough oil in here. Make sure your gas is clean, or it will give you more issues down the line. I'm going to have some more chainsaw videos coming up because I'm going to be cleaning my chainsaws at the land and pulling out the carbs and doing some other stuff. But all right, so if this video was helpful, please give the video a thumbs up, like the video, and it'd be great if you could subscribe to the channel. We got more videos coming out all the time. And share it, you know, leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. If you've got the same chainsaw, let me know if you've had any issues with it or if you think it's great. Just leave some information down in the comments to help everybody out. And y'all have a great day. Until next time, y'all take care.